Okay, the developers just dropped a new update yesterday, and a lot of improvements and different things that they did with that update. But one of the things that they mentioned they were going to be doing is making the Orctown located in the Mines of Moria area easier to find. There's tons of people all over social media that are talking about, we're talking about having trouble finding that Orctown. Some of them didn't realize there's an Orctown there to find. Some of them said, I can't find the axe fragment, the second axe fragment, which, if you can't find Orctown, or if you can't find the axe fragment, you can't find the other one. So I have spent a lot of time and made several videos on how to locate that Orctown. Helped many people on Reddit and in the Discord and on Facebook. Give them directions, give them tips and hints and tricks to help them find that Orctown. And I've been pretty successful with it. I personally didn't think that it was hard to find. I thought it was a good bit of exploration to find it. The biggest problem I noticed is that people don't mine through every dirt plug or every ore deposit to see if there's a wall on the other side or a doorway on the other side. Or they get to that wooden scaffolding or the staircase that would lead up there and they wouldn't climb to the top. Which in the case of the staircase, that doesn't make any sense to me. Why wouldn't you run all the way up those stairs to the top? But in the case of the scaffolding, the ladders that are built into the scaffolding are hard to notice if you're not looking for them. And once you get about half or 2/3 of the way up that scaffolding, there are no more ladders, and you either have to build rope ladders or quick platforms to get to the top. And I think people just don't think of that. You know, the two biggest pieces of advice I give anybody are always look up, and to add to that piece, look up or down, and if there's not a clear pre-built path to the bottom or the top of the location you're looking at, you've got quick platforms, you probably have rope ladders, build your own path. You're a dwarf, for crying out loud. But, you know, people get caught up and they get frustrated and they don't do those things, and I understand that. So, with the update saying that Orctown was going to be easier to find, I decided to load a completely random seed. I entered that seed with a well-equipped dwarf. Most notably, he had a mithril axe, and so he could one-shot the creatures on the way there and not have to slow down for that if he had to fight. And the quarry master, so I can get through dirt plugs in 2 to 3 hits. My previous speedrun personal record for finding Orctown was 8 minutes and 42 seconds. So this speedrun, I think, beats that. It's definitely easier to find this Orctown. I won't be surprised if there's some people that still don't find it, especially if they don't open Loni's chest in the Mines Outpost, because if you don't open that, then the search area icon will not pop on your map for the axe fragment. And if you don't get close enough to Orctown, the Orctown icon won't pop either. So, enough ranting. And I'm not mad about any of this. I enjoyed helping people find this Orctown. It's actually pretty gratifying. People get excited. People are generally very thankful for the help. So here we go. Let's see how fast I can do this.
That was no normal dwarf blast.
Okay. Started a fresh seed, completely random.
I need a torch. Too dark for
The
dwarf
recent
eyes.
update, part of that was to make Orctown easier to find. So let's see how it works. This is not an end game dwarf, but he does have some.
Could try the doors of Durin from the inside.
You do have some equipment from further into the game. Most notably, the Quarry Master is going to help us make this run faster.
Firelight. We are not. Oh, a raven of Erebor.
Not stopping for anything. Just running.
Wolves! Track 'em down! They're shit. We'll kill him for your boss. Not yet, fool! Orctown needs to repair. Then we feast on dwarf flesh.
I've seen people mention that that group of orcs sometimes has a troll with them, or they see the shadow of a troll or something to that effect. I've never seen it, but maybe someday I'll get close enough to catching them to figure it out.
Oh, I hear water behind this wall. Could be a shortcut to the mines. Time to dig. A hidden elven cavern inside Khazad-dûm? Well, bust my granite.
Take the long way around to avoid those goblin men camps.
There's
Shave a couple
something
seconds
over
off.
there. Maybe we can get into the old mines. Find a way back onto Durin's highway from there. The Mines of Moria. I hope you lead to Dwarodelf and some treasures along the way. What a shame to have left all of this ore behind. We got orcs!
Get him.
Knock this one dead. Ah, another outpost of Valens.
I don't know if I do have cloth scraps for bedroll. That's good. It's the first time doing this run since the update, so I don't really have any idea what I'm going up against here. Who's Nikon?
We're not the only ones to watch.
Come here,
That's all you got? I need a better weapon for this.
Oh, there we have it. So that speed run clocked in at 8 minutes 23 seconds. Like 21 seconds shorter than my previous record. So I mean, it's not a big deal one way or the other, but Orctown really, it's about the search and it's about exploring for it and just making sure that you go through every dirt plug and enjoy the search. This will definitely be a lot easier for people to find, but you'd be surprised at the number of people that just don't turn south out of Loni's camp. Or when they do, they find the crystal descent first and then never bother to go back and look for Orctown. A lot of that is because they didn't open Loni's chest and get the clue about the axe fragment being in Orctown, so they don't even know Orctown exists. And of course, this is largely limited to first-time players, but I like the update. I like that they made Orctown easier to find. But I really like the exploration factor, and I really encourage people to always look up or down, build a path if there's not an easy path to a place, and never assume a dead end. No matter how many times you've walked into a map tile that looks the same as 100 before it, walk around that corner. Don't assume that there's nothing there. I do have a couple of Steam keys to give away for get yourself the game for free. So I think I want to direct you guys to the Discord. If you give the video a like and a comment, and then you join the Discord and ping me at Axbeard, AXBEARD. I will take those entries and use a random number generator to pick a winner. There's also a discount link in the description of this video to the Steam store for a discount on the bundle. The bundle includes the game, the soundtrack, and the digital art book, which is beautiful. I love the digital art book. And the soundtrack is amazing as well. They did really great work on that. Not just amazing for the purposes of the game, but like enjoyable to sit around and listen to while you're working on something else. I was listening to it while I was cooking supper the other night. It's amazing. That's all for now, folks. If you need any help with anything, reach out to me here or on the Discord. I frequent the Lord of the Rings Return to Moria page and the Return to Moria page on Reddit as well, and Lord of the Rings Return to Moria community on Facebook. So always looking for somebody to help. Thanks, guys. Till next time.